Hey, Gareth Nicholas, head nutritionist for Maximuscle, and I just want to give you a little bit of more information about my 5 top tips to help you to lose weight. The first one, tip 1, is calorie deficit. It's really important that when you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to basically get the body to use the stored energy that it has. In order to do that, you need to be on a calorie deficit. That's not only reducing the calorie intake that you're having, but also exercising more so you're burning more of the energy that you've got. A calorie deficit is the number 1 thing that you need to think about when you're trying to lose weight. Tip number 2, this is looking at your macronutrients and the calorie amount that you have. And both of those need to work together in order for you to set out the right diet for you to help to lose weight. Calories are important and counting calories can help, but it can be really onerous when you're counting calories, whether you're putting that into an app like MyFitnessPal or something of that nature. But it's really worthwhile going through that painstaking process, getting a better understanding for you, your body type and what you're trying to achieve. How many calories do you need to help to create success? You then break that down into the macronutrients, the carbohydrates, the protein and the fat. And it's really important that you understand better and greater level of detail as to what you need and what is in particular foods that you're eating. All too often people fall foul of this and are perhaps overeating on certain macronutrients such as carbohydrate or fat, which is easily laid down by the body as body fat. It's something that you need to think about, again, having a better picture of it and then putting that to one side when you're creating the diet that's really going to work for you. Tip 3 is not having big meals. Once you've determined and worked out what your calorie intake should be and you've broken that down into the macronutrients, you then need to split that down across the day. If you can, trying to eat 5 to 6 meals a day of relatively equal calorific value. Having a big meal, say in the evening, all that's going to do is overload the system and more likely that we're going to store some of those calories rather than using them. Of course, life is very different for all of us and we've got different things that come into play and you need to basically plan your diet around your lifestyle. You can only do what you can, but the closer you can get to perfect, the better that's going to be. Tip 4, healthy snacking. Often whenever we talk about snacking, people revert to the snacks that they're always used to and certainly some that are unhealthy. If you don't plan your snacks, it's very easy to waver off the path that you're trying to create that better mindset and mentality to creating success. Fruit is good, but be mindful. Maybe when you're losing weight, 1 to 2 pieces of fruit maximum per day. Try to think about protein sources of snacks, things that are really going to help you to feel fuller for longer and making sure that you're drip feeding protein throughout the day. Tip 5. This is thinking about preparation and batch cooking. If you don't prepare your foods and you don't prepare what your nutrition strategy is going to be, you'll open yourself up to waver off the correct path. All too often if you go to the supermarket hungry or you've got bad foods in the house, they will get eaten. By laying it all down, maybe putting a reminder on the fridge or post-it note somewhere is really going to help you to stay focused on what you're trying to achieve. Get your friends and family involved to help you so that they know that you're trying to do this and the reasons why you're trying to do it. Preparation of those foods, batch cooking. Sunday is always that day when people are getting the Tupperware out, mixing up their different foods for the week, and then you've got them. Not only does that save time, but it makes sure that you're going to eat the foods that you need to eat and that you want to eat, rather than the things that are going to potentially cause you to put on more unwanted fat.